God is so poetic. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about God is so poetic. So, what do I mean by this when I say God is so poetic? So, one thing that I noticed is like in some situations, God would match the beginning and the end. God would match how something started versus how it ends. You know what I'm saying? And let me just give you all an example so you can see where I'm coming from. So let's look at the story of Moses, bro. When Moses was put in a basket and put into the river, you know what I'm saying? To me, bro, I'm looking at it like, bro, God is so poetic because Moses was put in a basket and put on the river, but then when he got older, he done split the Red Sea. You know what I'm saying? Both I can't speak. Both of them is dealing with water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Both of them is dealing with water. Moses was put in a basket on the river, which is water. The river is water, bro. Moses grows up and splits the Red Sea, which is water, bro. You get what I'm saying? Moses was put in a basket and put on a river to save his life. You gotta understand it. And then when he grew up, he split the Red Sea to save the Israelites' life and his life as well. Bruh, you see how poetic God is, bruh? And a lot of time we be missing this type of stuff, bro. We be missing this type of stuff. The first time he was on water was to save his life. The other time he was on water, splitting the Red Sea, he was saving his life and a lot of other Israelites' life. You get what I mean? By the way of water, bro. God is so poetic, bro. And when you start to just peep the things that God be doing, a lot of people, they don't be like peeping game, bro. Like there's so many stories that where it starts off a certain way and then it ends that exact certain way, bro. You get what I'm saying? I can't think of like other examples as of right now, but that really one example that I just unlocked this. It just unlocked this whole message. It's like God is so poetic, bro. To whereas a person is kind of just connected to a certain, they could even be connected to a certain element, bro. With Moses, it was like water, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that whole, it's like very poetic. It's like a movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movie, bro. Like, when you really start to really sit back and see how poetic God really is, bro, it just blow your mind because the stories just connect. Like how something started, it ends the same way, but how it ends is in a much more grand scale. It starts off the same way, but on like a cool level, you know, a toned down level maybe, but then it ends off the same way, but in like a more grand way. And it kind of goes the same to say with like, even when you are dealing with karma, you know what I'm saying? Even when you are dealing with karma, it's like, God would deliver karma. I can't speak. God would deliver karma to the people that hurt you, the same way they hurt you. You know what I'm saying? The same way those people hurt you is the same way somebody else is going to hurt them. Because God is delivering karma, but it's in like a very poetic way. Like how it started is how it's ending. And to me, I just call that poetic. That's very poetic when you really think about it, bro. That's extremely poetic when you really think about it, bro. To whereas how something starts and how something ends is very connected. It's either, bro, and you could find the connection in so many different things too. You could find the connection in so many different things too, bro. You could find the connection in, like, for example, the Moses story. The connection is water, bro. The river has water. The Red Sea has water, bro. You could find that connection in water. Some people could find the connection in like, in colors. You know what I'm saying? It could be colors. Some people could find the connection in elements. You could just see the elements, how it started is how it's finishing. It's like the beginning is tied to the end. That's how you know life is a movie for real. Because the beginning is tied to the end, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of examples in my life, bro, but I might not be able to think of it as in the middle of this message, but I'm pretty sure some of you out there, you could think about your life, and if you're really fully committed to God, bro, you could start to see like how something started is very similar to how something ended, bro. It's like there's a tie to it. It's like God is like so poetic to whereas he will tie things together. How somebody hurt you is the same way somebody else is hurting them. It's the same way they run into the same things, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, God is so poetic. Even karma, bro. When God delivers karma, bro, it's like, yo, ain't that poetic? Ain't that crazy how the same way they did this person is the same way they getting hurt too in the same fashion? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, God is very poetic and God is very, it's like God is writing the script, bro, to your life, bro. And God is just very articulate, bro, with the details. You know what I'm saying? God is very meticulous with the details, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, man. I just wish I could find more examples and talk about more connections, but they will come to me over time. But I'm pretty sure y'all could find different connections, whether it be in the Bible or it be in your personal life, to whereas, yo, in the same, there's a connection. Like, for example, like I said, for the Moses story, it's the water. But for your life, it could be just a situation, how it started is ending the same way, but in a more grand scale at the end. You know what I'm saying? It could be a certain color, it could be a certain number, it could be really God is just very articulate with the details, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to do this message to really just open people's eyes to this concept of just God is so poetic. He knows how to tie the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to tie the beginning to the end. And once you really start to really get intrigued and interested in the things of God, and you really start to apply this mindset of God is poetic, he ties the beginning to the end, and you start to see the connections, you're going to be like, yo, you're going to start to see like, yo, the Bible, right, bro? The Bible has like, bro, like, God was really cooking, bro, in the Bible, bro. Like, when you start to see those connections, bro, and the thing is, bro, a lot of people, they don't see those connections. So when you start making these connections, you start to dive deeper into the Bible. You start to dive deeper into your own life. You start to dive deeper into other people's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like, I think this example just came to me, but when I was younger, bro, I wanted to be like a doctor, like, bro, family, bro, like, what are you going to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. I want to be a pilot in the doc, like the family stuff. Like, when you're younger, you're like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a pilot and this and that. Like, I want to fly planes and be a doc. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But when I grew up, I did not end up becoming no doctor. But then I realized God was using my ministry to heal and God was using the words that I'm speaking, and God anointed my words to heal others, to bring hope. I'm like, bro, not necessarily a physical doctor in the hospital, but still a doctor nonetheless in a spiritual sense. So when you really start to make certain connections in your life, I don't fly planes. I did not end up becoming a pilot flying planes, right? Pilot? I think it's pilot. Flying planes and stuff like that, but I guess when you think about it, I guess my ministry is flying people to heaven. So I guess I am flying a plane at this point. You know what I'm saying? My ministry is flying people to heaven, bro. That's an airplane, bro. Bro, come on, bro. You gotta, like, man, is that a reach? Am I reaching? Am I reaching, or is my ministry flying people to heaven? Am I reaching? Somebody let me know, bro. I'm telling you, that looks like a connection to me. But let me tell you something. God is very poetic, bro. But look at your life, man. If you've been following God for a while now, bro, look at your life. Look at them connections. Tie the beginning to the end. And sometimes, bro, God is going to make sure the beginning matches the end. I don't know. Not for everybody's story. Like I said, we cannot figure God out because God is too big. But for certain people's stories, bro, for certain people's lives, there's elements in where the beginning matches the end, but that like the end is like more grand, it's more bigger, but it's still the same element. If the element is water here, it's water there, but on a bigger scale. You know what I'm saying? God is poetic, bro. But I just wanted to do this message to open up people's eyes, bro. Like, God is deeper than we thought, bro. The things of God is much deeper than we thought. And we need to get back into being interested in the things of God, bro, because God is too deep. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, bro. Peace.